Guess what I got asked? Yep, the classic "what's the deal with this idiom?" In hot water. I will explain it, and you've got it covered today. Let me tell you a story. Once, a foreign student in America was asked to take a dip in hot water. She thought she was being asked to take a hot bath and ended up scalding herself. This is an example of how the literal meaning of "in hot water" can be misunderstood. But the idiom actually means being in trouble or facing consequences. In hot water is an idiom that means being in trouble or facing consequences for something you did or didn't do. It originated in the 16th century when people used to boil lobsters alive. If the lobsters tried to escape, they would be in hot water. To remember the meaning easily, think of a pot of boiling water that you accidentally spilled on yourself. You are now in hot water and facing the consequences of your mistake. Let me tell you a story. John forgot his wife's birthday and didn't buy her a present. He was in hot water and had to make it up to her by cooking her favorite meal and buying her a thoughtful gift. Remember, being in hot water means facing consequences. Fun fact 1. The idiom is also used in other languages like French and German. Fun fact 2. There is a children's book called In Hot Water about a lobster who escapes a pot of boiling water. Fun fact 3. The idiom was used in a popular episode of the TV show Friends. Example 1. I forgot to submit my assignment on time and now I'm in hot water with my professor. The person is facing consequences for not submitting their assignment on time. Rephrase, the person is facing consequences for not meeting the deadline. Rephrase 2, the person is in trouble for not submitting their assignment on time. Let me tell you a story. Jane lied to her boss about finishing a project on time. Her boss found out and she was in hot water. But Jane owned up to her mistake and apologized, which helped her regain her boss's trust. Similar expressions: in a tight spot, in a pickle, in a bind. Opposite expressions: in good graces, in the clear. Related idioms: out of the frying pan and into the fire, go down the drain. Quiz 1. What does the idiom "in hot water" mean? Option 1. Taking a hot bath. Option 2. Being in trouble. Option 3. Boiling lobsters alive. Answer: Option 2. Being in trouble. The idiom means facing consequences for something you did or didn't do. Quiz 2. Where did the idiom "in hot water" originate? Option 1. In the 16th century when people boiled lobsters alive. Option 2. In the 18th century when people used hot water for medicinal purposes. Option 3. In the 20th century when people started using hot water for cooking. Answer: Option 1. In the 16th century when people boiled lobsters alive. The idiom originated from boiling lobsters alive. Quiz 3. Which of the following is not a similar expression to "in hot water"? Option 1. In a tight spot. Option 2. In a pickle. Option 3. In the clear. Answer: Option 3. In the clear. In the clear is an opposite expression to "in hot water." In summary, in hot water is an idiom that means facing consequences for something you did or didn't do. It originated in the 16th century when people boiled lobsters alive. To remember the meaning easily, think of a pot of boiling water. Other similar expressions include "in a tight spot" and "in a pickle." Remember, being in hot water is never fun, so try to avoid it.